Hey guys, my book outlet order just came in and I'm gonna show you guys what I got. Okay guys, so welcome back. I'm Laura Wilkie with Down Home with Lemon Pie. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am a Christian stay-at-home homeschool mom of 6 kids. My girls are 9 and 8, and then I have 2 boys that are 6 and 4, and I have twin toddlers that are 2, almost 2.5, and we are just a full house. I had done a book order with Book Outlet and I was excited for these books to get in, but I wanted to tell you real quick a little bit about Book Outlet. Okay, so I just learned about Book Outlet through a couple groups that I'm part of for homeschooling on Facebook, and I had seen that they had said that they were getting some really great deals, and they were showing pictures of the books that they had ordered, and they were awesome books. On top of that, their books from Book Outlet were brand new books, not used books like from a thrift store. And so that was a little bit of a bonus too. I think the way that it's working is that they're just kind of an overstock, but some of the people that I was seeing that were responding was saying that it was taking a really long time to get their books shipped. So I will touch on that a little bit. From my personal experience, I don't know if things have gotten better or if this is, I don't know. But the way it worked for me personally is I placed an order on a Monday, and it was about 14, maybe a little bit less days till it arrived at my house. So the books came in, and they didn't update the shipping status until the night before. So up until the night before the books actually came, the shipping status just said that they were waiting for them to be picked up, like to even get into the mail. So I was a little concerned about the shipping, but sure enough, they came. It took a little bit less than 2 weeks, and the books were at my house. So it wasn't that bad. Also, people had said they had some problems with the way they were packaged. And here's the box we received. I've actually already opened it, and as you can see, there's no damage. So I received these books just in good condition. Like I said, some of them are overstock, some of them are they had like a scratch and dent, kind of a damaged sale, and but they were all really good prices. Again, I stayed within my personal price range, which is under $2.99. And if you spend a certain amount on their website, then you get free shipping. So I did inch my way towards that amount so I could get free shipping. So I will link it below in the description box so that if you guys want to try them out or look for things. The only thing I don't like about them is if I'm looking for a specific book, it's not going to be as easy to find, especially for the price I'm looking for. So I will be still using thrift books a lot. But as far as just browsing and seeing kind of what they have and finding just things like that, it was perfect. It's kind of like going to a store without leaving your house. So anyways, with all that being said, I'm going to show you exactly what we got. Okay, so I tried to get a little bit of everything for everybody in our home. I was also looking for a Christmas gift, so some of these are going to be Christmas gifts for my kiddos. The book that I was the most excited about, I mentioned it in my other video, for myself is this one here. It's called Born Survivors. I had this on my thrift books wish list for months, and it just sounds like a cool book. So I was excited to try this out. It's during the Holocaust, which I told you in several videos that I've been studying. It's 3 moms, and they're all pregnant, and they all give birth to babies during the Holocaust in concentration camps. So it's kind of cool. I'm excited to read it. It's kind of a big book, but I think it's going to be a really quick read for me. So that's my first one. Okay, so for my oldest, I got her this. It's the modern retelling of Little Women. I think that because she's only 9, I think this one will be more interesting to her than diving right into the original. So I got her that. It's nice hardcover, and it looks like it's in perfect condition. Okay, so we are still searching for a book series or kind of book topic, something like that, that is like a genre that my second daughter is just gonna fall in love with. So right now we are just trying a little bit of everything. So I picked her up some level 3 readers. I got her this one, which is a biography. And I got her this one, which is more like a fiction fun story. I got her this one. It is the story of Crayola. And she loves space, so we got her this one. Okay, those all look like they're in perfect condition as well. Okay, so for that same child, like I said, we're looking for a couple books. So we're trying to figure out what she's going to be interested in. So we're going to try out Nancy Drew. They had this one. Like I said, these were all really cheap. I'm pretty sure this one was only like $1.50. And I got this one for my 9-year-old, excuse me, because she likes horses a lot. They both do, so I kind of got them both. They also like mysteries. We're going to try the Amelia Bedelia chapter books. We love the easy readers, so we'll try that. This book, for either of my girls, I have not read it, but I keep seeing it recommended in a bunch of groups, so we are going to try that. Also, it's about kind of the pioneer times, like Little House, and they love that, so I'm hoping this will be a hit for them. Okay, and we got this one, The Bears on Hemlock Mountain. I didn't have this one. It's been recommended several times. It's not a very long book, so I'm excited to add that one. Okay, so for my boys, for my older boy, I got him this. It's a Seek and Find, and it's the Story of the Jungle book. They have a lot of these, but this was the only one available on their website. You have a little bit of information about the author and the story, the characters, and then you have a little bit of the story, and then a seek and find where they have to find the items in the picture. And that's how it goes through the whole thing. A little bit more of the story and then more seek and find. So I think this is going to be perfect for my 6-year-old. I think they'll all enjoy it. And we're actually going to be reading this as a read aloud in just a couple weeks. So I think it'll be a good time to introduce that. I'll probably give it to him though as like a Christmas gift. Okay, so for my 4-year-old, if you've been following any of my videos, you know that we are doing My Father's World, exploring countries and cultures, and we are learning about people around the world and their countries and how we can help them and how we can pray for them and all the things. So for him, I got him this. It's an Around the World Search and Find, and it's a little bit easier. I thought that he would really enjoy it during our quiet time. So there is that. Okay, this is another book I have been wanting for quite some time. I've seen it in several places. It's not like it's been fairly expensive, but when I saw it for only $2, I knew I wanted to get it. And it is this one here. You may be familiar with it, but these are like cutouts. I don't know if you can tell. They're cutouts there so they can trace with their fingers to learn the shapes. And then we also have flaps that go with those, and it's just the whole ABCs. And it tells them which direction to go, 1, 2, and 3, how to do it. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to save this for my 4-year-old. Okay, the next book I got is one that I was super excited about because I got this book from the library and I've read it during the summer. I talked about it in my videos and it was so good. So when I saw it just in a brand new copy that we could own, because I do want my children to all read this book, they're just not ready for it yet. I wanted to go ahead and snag it because I think it was $2.50 or something. So anyway, I snagged it there. It's gonna go on the bookshelf for now, but in the coming years, this will be one that I will be pulling out for them to read. Okay, I'm a little disappointed. The next 2 books I got are for my twins, and I'm a little bit disappointed with the quality of them. I know that some of the books were kind of scratch and dent, but the damage is not the kind of damage that, particularly on one of them, that I would have felt was okay to still sell. I will say with that information that I didn't pay very much for them. I think I paid maybe $3 tops for the two of them together. So it's not like it's a big loss. I just would have preferred a little bit better quality. So the first one is this one, and I don't know if you can tell, it's like bubbled up right there. See how you can kind of see there. So that's not a huge deal. This one is actually, I think, in good shape for a scratch and dent sale. I think that's fine. That doesn't really bother me. Again, they're going to toddlers, and toddlers are going to be rough with books. This one I love. It's the slide books. Let's see, this one's on this side. It's got things they can pull and do, things they can look for. So this is a fun book. I'm not too concerned about that, but I did want to point it out so that you know kind of what to look for. Okay, the next one, personally, I wouldn't have purchased it if I was like at the store. I wouldn't have actually bought this. Since it came the way it did, I'll still give it to them. It just probably won't be given as like a present. I'll just kind of slide it on our bookshelf and let them explore it on their own. But this is the one I am talking about. Here you can see that's pretty significant damage, and at a location that is going to be damaging to the quality of the book because that's on the spine, and that makes it hard for the book to stay together long term. So I'm not real pleased with that at all. I have another book though, also I will say by this same company, kind of a similar book, and that also happened to that book. So it could be in the manufacturer. I don't know where the fault would be, but I do want to point that out for those of you who are shopping. But again, this is the book. It's got all the little things they can touch that are textured. I still think it's going to be a fun book for the kids. I just probably would have preferred not to spend even $1.50 on it. I probably would have. This is more like a, I don't know, a 50-cent book or something. I don't know. The kids won't notice. They won't even care. But I do know that if I don't trim that off, they're just going to and make it worse. So those are the books I got. I'm quite pleased with my purchase. I will probably order from them again. I will probably just be a little bit more particular about what I order. It seems like the paperbacks came really, really well, and the hardcovers came in good condition. I think that I will probably stay away from the scratch and dent ones at this particular time for this company. But other than that, everything came. The shipping didn't take that long. I really am quite pleased, despite the little things I talked about just a minute ago. I really am quite pleased with the books that I received, and I'm especially excited about that first one I showed you. Anyways, guys, I know you guys are out looking for good deals on books too, so I would be happy to know what your latest find is. Leave me a comment below. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our videos, share these, and if you want to check out the books through Book Outlet, I will link the link in the description below. I will see you guys next time. Bye.